Be surprised if he didn't have that many Aphelios games. That's very, very valid. But yeah, excited to see that one. It will be his first Aphelios of the split so far as I can tell.
Yes, the last time we played it was... Hey, if you haven't watched Wanted, you need to give that movie a watch. Hazel here needs to be careful because there's a flash from Labrov, and there's the root follow-up. Hazel trading back onto Hunt with the barrier. Needs another auto, gets it in time. Valkyrie's away and will be punched by a cow. And sent home that threaded volley, but Caps got what he wanted. Labrov was looking for this in case Kamiloo stepped a little bit too far up, but Kamiloo wisely backs away. Meanwhile, Hansama stepping in. Flash hook's gonna land. Valkyrie in from Hazel as well. Hansama, red, white, wants to fight. Really push out a little bit easier, and I guess that's what Hansama and Labrov wanted in that moment.
I mean, they should definitely be aware. I mean, this is a risky ward play.
Labrov's gonna flash. Good hook from Prime, but he's still gonna get knocked back with a headbutt. And now Prime needs to get out of there, but with 3 members of G2 around him, he is food for worms. Hansama claims using. Now, it could be a spectator thing, but it did look like he had been silhouetted by it, and they were just playing for it anyway. Kamiloo has no flash here. TP coming in as well. That's Labrov joining the Fragrant Starfall in. Knocked back with the Crescent Guard well by SkewMond. Yukino couldn't
that item differential might just be enough to dissuade them.
Prime doesn't have 6 either in this. Alistair does. Labrov looking for the head, but stretch line away, no Pulverize to follow up as Yukino's coming across. Weaver's wall from Kamiloo, trying to make this a 4v3 in KCB's favor. Unbreakable will out of Labrov. Hansama opens up with the Inferno, Moonlight Vigil, and here is Caps. The Emperor's Divide was buffered, but he got stunned on his way across and now is flashed into Hazel. Should be able to take him down, does get the 1-for-1. Caps and is down. Hansama chased out, Crescent Guard in as well as Yukino dives into his enemy jungler. Labrov off towards the top side, trying to get back into this fight. Prime too low to really do too much. Kamiloo across the wall, landing the threaded volleys, but they don't really have the damage. No first item on that Talia is costing them a ton. Dredge line in, Prime and Kamiloo team up to get 2 as Hansama cannot escape and KCB bite back in the fight.
It's a scrap in the bot lane. Nice damage coming through. I saw he was about 70% HP, and then Yukino just jumped in.
Kamiloo flash forward from Labrov. The dive across the wall from SkewMond. Labrov, well, he's very low, as Vetty would say, as he's taken out. Prime's going to chase here onto Hansama with a Weaver coming in. KCB can collapse. Seismic shove back. Hansama doesn't have the opportunity to use the red-white guns, and it's 2 more over to KCB.
I don't know that he was on vision. The collapse from Kamiloo's ulti. Really, Kamiloo was the star of that play. Bot lane and in the jungle.
Yukino looking for Caps up towards the top side as well. Grand entrance in. Caps again. You can put the soldiers down, but you're hitting air. KCB with this pick comp are constantly finding members of G2 isolated.
This is impressive stuff. They're not slowing down against G2. Confidence is what you need to have in a matchup like this, and they're playing with so much confidence as they continuously punish their opponent. KCB crew, they need to keep this momentum up. They're going to use the Herald. They can hopefully break open the mid tower with that. There's only a single plate left, and once that's gone, it really opens up the map.
Really does. KCB, this team sitting at the bottom of the table. Solo down there, 1 and 5. TP coming in from Caps as they look for Tau. Did go all out. Q3 gets the knockback. Prime is there to help him out as well. Tau will just be able to dash his way out. As, yeah, sitting at the bottom of the table, KCB against G2, which they were expected to lose coming into today. But so far in this game, they have shown expectations be damned. TP's coming in. Labrov trying to get onto that backline again. Pops the Unbreakable Will, trying to avoid as much damage as possible. BrokenBlade joining in with a decimating smash. Labrov still healthy for now. The Drake has gone over to G2. They'll dive onto the Scion, but he's damn tanky. Moonlight Vigil Inferno not going to do too much as Hansama is still on 1 item. Yukino still chasing forward. KCB unable to find purchase on the fight. Caps is down in the bot lane pushing in, and Kamiloo has to answer.
Ultimately, a well-executed Dragon secure from G2. They used their tanks the way they're supposed to be used, as walls. They prevented KCB from getting anywhere near the objective. Now Caps, he's going for a dive.
Goes in with the Emperor's Divide. Seismic Shove doesn't connect. Kamiloo still looking for the damage. SkewMond's coming in from the side as well. Does have that Crescent Guard up and the flash, and will jump onto Talia. Onto Talia. Lickety Split takes him out. Prime could chase SkewMond out, but doesn't really have the backup to do so.
Okay, SkewMond not going to let that early game go on and open up the map more. And G2 is not allowing it to happen. They are wave clearing. They're matching the pressure from KCB.
Yeah, Yukino using the Aegis Assault really well as well, just to avoid some of the extra damage coming out from G2. Can step forward while it happens as the rest of KCB begin to collapse around him. BrokenBlade here has gone all out from Tau as he chases BB under the tower, dodges to the side of that third, and Tofos And now Tao will just dash away. BB almost falling there, but once again, the top laners remain 0-0-0-0-0-0.
Yeah, but their damage per minute.
Woo! Grand start for Yukino's here!
Surprise! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a man with a large spear and a shield come to hand you your demise.
The perfectly average size spear, buddy.
Yep. KCB get themselves another kill on the board. That tower going to get much lower, but of course, G2, they recognize the
scale up towards these next items. Caps is at 2 items himself now with the Leandri's Nash's Tooth. And Summer on his way to an Infinity Edge. Rob was looking for the Hex Flash across the wall. There's KCB doing the Drake and G2 not contesting it. We talked about that already. KCB unable to extend their gold lead by much more, and I think they'll want to try.
KCB seems they're mainly just putting their attention in the middle lane. BrokenBlade having to ult react to that.
Starfall coming out as well as they look for Hansama. There's the flash forward, and Hansama has to flash the wall, but with the auto following him, he will fall. Labrov Hex flashing away. Crescent Guard out from SkewMond.
Is it a Baron angle, Medic? Is it a Baron angle?
I think it's a bangle.
They're thinking about it.
Putting pressure down here. They have the Weaver's Wall to split G2's family in two, coming up in about a quarter of its cooldown. Dash away from Tao, flash forward from Prime. They go onto the Scion. Not really the target you want, but he's already down to a 3rd HP. Decimating Smash coming out as well as Labrov is on that front line. Flash away from BB, and the cow is gobbled up by KCB. Hansama 10 seconds away from coming back up. 12,000 HP on the Baron as Caps and SkewMond try and get in there. Caps still has the Emperor's Divide. BB's going to TP back in. Flash away from Caps as Prime has been landing these hooks every single moment he can. The Weaver's Wall from Kamiloo keeps SkewMond from keeping that Baron aggroed, and KCB will back away, settling for 2 kills off the play.
The reset means that G2 might just start it themselves. They've got Nephelios fresh off the base that can just make a beeline towards the Baron. KCB need to react to this. They have some vision. They have to know this is happening.
They've got a ward just outside of the pit that will be spotting G2 go around towards it. TP behind now as they look for that Talia flank. Yukino trying to get in. BrokenBlade acting as the bounce to teleport in from Tao. Second TP coming in from Kamiloo. And now G2 trying to get out, but the hook's going to land onto the backline. Prime falling low. Moonlight Vigil onto Yukino into Hazel. Prime will go down. Labrov will follow suit. SkewMond going to dash onto Hazel, who has to flash away himself. SkewMond falling so low, but they just don't have the damage to take out this Sin Zhao. Tao now dashes back in, will get it, but only Kamiloo still stands. KCB, it was perfect until it all collapsed around you. And Caps will top off the collapse with an Emperor's Divide. BB.
The moment they peeled off the Baron, G2 punish. And look at the positioning here. Caps and Hansama have so much space to work with. This is their ideal.
He'll be happy, he denies a blue from the enemy team, but if you're Yukino, you are ruining the day. That cow made its way onto the Rift. An unsealed spellbook was added to the game. Kamiloo here looking for a Weaver's Wall, trying to split G2 in twain if he can. Guardian Angel now on SkewMond, who does step forward and spots out that Talia. Double cannon minion here for G2 means they'll slowly chip away at the tower. Next wave, probably about 10 seconds away from reinforcing their teammates as Hazel is forced away, and because of that, the tier 2 is going to fall. G2 will take it, and they'll extend their gold lead to about 5k, whereas 3 minutes ago it was nothing.
I'm a little surprised that G2 committed 5 members to the bot side, but I guess given Dragon is alive, they'll just use that pressure and immediately convert it into mid. Someone has to go and catch that mid wave. And speak of the devil, there goes Hansama and Labrov to go and catch that. G2 probably just actually start the Baron themselves because they have a Scion and an Alistar. The fight over the mid wave has begun. Here comes BrokenBlade. He's looking for something.
Runs in, unstoppable onslaught straight away, lands onto the Valkyrieing away Hazel, who flashes away from the headbutt. Pulverized Moonlight Vigil coming out as well. Crescendo from Hansama will have a lot of damage. KCB very split. They'll try and dive onto Caps on the backline, but look at the damage onto Kamiloo. Already they've lost 1, and now G2 can just collapse. The Emperor's angry, and he's had enough. A triple for Hansama off the back of an Emperor's Divide out of Caps. Yukino will fall for the Quadra. Hazel not going to give his enemy AD carry the joy of a Penta. Instead, he'll go towards the bot side, but G2 are marching out of mid.
We've already seen 2 pentakills today. It looks like Hansama's not going to make it the 3rd as they set their sights on the Nexus and look to get another win on the board.
Prime has respawned, and he will be back here trying to defend Hansama. The Calibrum, SkewMond diving in as they go for Prime, who tries to flash away, but he will live to fight another day. Hazel escapes to its fountain. The Nexus has no escape, rooted to the ground and now raised to it too. G2 claim the win in 34 minutes.